Okay, I'm not sure how long my battery's going to last here, but here's my up convert. I've got, or my RTL and up converter. I've got power coming in, antenna here. I've got a terminated bypass and the switch popping through. We pop this guy off here and get rid of the terminator. We can pop this cover off. I haven't quite finished everything I want to do in this box, so I've just got everything mounted to a hunk of wood. And we'll slide this top off. So inside here, I've got the USB coming in, goes to the RTL-SDR. The antenna input comes in through here, into the input there. I've got a 125 megahertz crystal. Usually I have the switch set to up convert unless I want to go browse some VHF or something like that. Output of the Hamitup comes into the input to the SDR, and that's really about all that's in there right now. Power is branched out with this, the red and the green, so power is soldered to here up to the connector back here. Otherwise it's pretty straightforward. You do generally need to run off a powered hub, something, unless you have really good USB ports, but between the two of them they draw a fair amount, so that's about it. I'll put it back together and maybe do a little testing and show how I use it in GQRX. Alright, I do things in Linux here. I've got the box hooked up. I've got it connected with the USB, and then not sure exactly what type of coax that is, but the coax, it runs to this switch here. This switch goes into ICOM AT500 automatic tuner. We're tuned up to 7 megahertz. Let's see what we got on 7 megahertz here. Let's go 7. I don't know which switch position. It must be that position.
Back to you, sir. K7HRO from Kilo Delta 8 Bravo Oscar. Yeah, K8BO, K7HRO. Well, you up there.
Actually, let's go look at Cuba here. Just go down 165. That always comes in good all night. It'll be a good test subject. 65 and AM. Some nice big signal, noise reductions on. Clear that out. Okay, so that's coming through. If I switch over the SDR, it goes away. Go up here, I've got GQRX built. It's going to take a little bit of work to get all that done. Reset that guy and launch GQRX. That'll load up, and there we go. So I've got Cuba loaded up here, and I have my local oscillator offset by my quartz chip that I got on there. So it's going to offset my tuning by this much. When I turn this on, now we get nothing. Let's turn the switch over. And turn the ICOM down.
She also requests spiritual nourishment and wants to develop her individuality.
So I'm on a G5RV. If I let's go tune this up to 14 megahertz, you can just see it drop right out. So the tuner here is really essential. Here's actually what I get if I turn the tuner off. So not quite essential, but it can help. If you're using a tuner, make sure it's tuned to the right band. I'm going to turn back to 7.
Are absolutely vital and lasting insights into the
We can go up to the ham bands.
Kilo Echo Zero, November Oscar. SDR 0V, November, Romeo 0 Victor, calling KE0NO, E0NO, KE0NO, Kilo Echo 0, November Oscar. SDR 0.
So there's lots you can do. Pretty much everything works for me fairly well until I get down to like 160. Yeah, 1.6, 1.8, that kind of area. I get a whole lot of nasty stuff if the tuner is off. And there's all your nasty stuff. So this tuner is really nice. When I tune it or turn it on, it gets rid of a bunch of junk. So that's probably a really good upgrade if you want to use something like this. Get yourself an automatic tuner. But yeah, it does seem to work. It takes a little bit of experimentation. I'll have to see if I can find a laptop and maybe I can show it on the Windows side a little bit. There's a ton of other videos showing setups and all that kind of stuff. You could have a bunk board, but I kind of doubt it, and I'm pretty sure Noelec would be pretty good about replacing it if it was bad. So just keep experimenting. Keep at her. There's a bookmark there. See if we turn that up a little more. Oops, too far. Ah, that's why I'm still in sideband. 65.
Until next Thursday, 12 of March. Tuned to Radio Havana, Cuba. Thanks to Gerwin and Elena and International Women's Day. Time now for the Mailbag Show, the weekend edition of the Mailbag Show, heard every Sunday on Radio Havana, Cuba.